As any who follow our collection quite closely will of course know well, we have a huge amount of fantastic Jaguar XJs of this final X351 generation pass through our collection, and usually they pass through very quickly given how popular they are. This one though is a lot rarer to find because it's a 2016 shape, so of course it's the facelift within the X351 shape, and this is one of the last of the XJs, one of the truly final flagship combustion engined Jaguars, if you will, and of course again being that long wheelbase, it's even rarer and has even more space, opulence and kit. In fact, in real terms, if you compare what these offer in terms of kit for the money to something like a Bentley or even a Rolls-Royce, you're getting 9/10 of the vehicle on a fraction of the cost, but with a huge advantage in terms of livability when it comes to road tax, fuel economy, practicality across the board. In other words, it's the kind of vehicle which you could use as a wedding car on a Sunday and then drive to work on a Monday. It's fantastic for both extremes and everything in between, and part of the main reason why is of course its engine. This is the most in-demand engine we have in the XJ, the 3-litre V6 with of course 516 foot-pounds of torque. Again, speaking to Bentleys, that's actually more than a 6-litre W12 Bentley has in terms of pulling power, 300 horsepower as well, so these have fantastic acceleration when you want it. At the same time though, unlike a Rolls or a Bentley, you can average up to 48 miles to the gallon, and that's not even on the motorway. On the motorway it's even better, as high as 54. And quite laughably, despite being a large, luxurious flagship Jaguar luxury car, in long wheelbase form no less, it's still £265 a year to tax. Now of course you're wondering what the price is for all of this car, especially for a vehicle which, as this one has, under 80,000 miles on the clock. And of course these XJs are known for eating up the motorway miles. They are among the best long distance cars you can get, in fact, in terms of eating up that long distance mileage. This one though, being as mentioned 79,000, is nothing for one of these. And with all of those optional extras, it would have been even more expensive when new. Now it's under £17,000 and being finished in a very rare choice actually of metallic black cherry with that gorgeous quilted ivory interior. It is a stunning looking car, especially with that subtle facelift, the revised headlights. It is an absolutely fantastic looking machine, there's no two ways about it. It also has a fantastic history behind it as well, as you would hope for. It's already had its all important cam belt, water pump and even a new starter motor fitted in 2024, a gearbox and engine service as well, and even an MOT until January of 2026 with no advisories whatsoever. But of course, being an XJ, long wheelbase or otherwise, you will have seen another very important word in this car's name: portfolio. The aficionados of XJs know that is the cream of the crop when it comes to affordable luxury. The spec sheet is as long as your arm. In fact, if you look on Auto Trader, longer than both arms and both legs put together, because these are such well-equipped cars. You have, of course, that touchscreen display, Meridian sound system, an operated sound system, in fact, in the case of this car, Bluetooth and auxiliary inputs, of course, cruise control, again, speaking to how fantastic they are on the motorway, front and rear parking sensors with reverse camera, interactive voice control, 4-zone climate control for each individual major passenger seat, heated steering wheel as well, naturally that power opening and closing boot, and even self-leveling rear suspension. So if the vehicle is full of passengers and with luggage, it still sits exactly as it should. There is good reason at the end of the day why these vehicles were quite literally in the Royal Motorcade. They are fantastic luxury cars, but again with that price tag of under £17,000, around 50 miles per gallon of fuel economy and even great road tax, well, what's not to like? They look fantastic and they have everything to back it up as well. Great efficiency, superb badge panache, fantastic road presence as well, especially in this kind of colour combination, and a lovely history and condition behind it. So of course, if you would like to reach out regarding this long wheelbase 2016 portfolio, of course you could send us an email to the address shown right here on screen, or give us a call on 01749 871 155 or on our mobile number of 07482 267 439.